Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 14 of the Courageous Shooters podcast. This week, we got Shaffer back.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the pod. Joining
I'm
the
back at it
duo
again.
pod.
Back at it again.
This week, my main thing was I wanted to talk about the NBA because there were quite a few things that were kind of in the news surrounding the games that went on. And the biggest thing for me was this Lakers Nuggets series. I sent it to you guys on Twitter. It was some shit about the Lakers after Game 3 went to the league and complained about certain fouls not being called on LeBron.
Yeah.
And then the following game, he went from like what 4 free throws attempted to like 13 the next game.
Yeah, 11
Yeah.
for 14.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's, and I saw that the Nuggets did that. They also did it after that game about something, but they did it in the series prior in the Clippers series.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't just like me talking shit about the Lakers. This is both sides. I hate the fact that these teams can just go to the league and complain about
Anything.
the officiating, and the fucking entire outcome of the next game could be changed. Like,
I just
that's
don't
insane.
get how, like, every time something like this happens, like I know during the Kings Lakers series, and it was like 0-2 or whatever,
Yeah.
Kobe had like almost 30 free throws. Like, how the fuck does that happen?
Yeah, seriously. I don't fucking get that. There's some teams that and some players that don't get a lot of the calls they should, but it just stays like that. They don't do anything about it. They just let it happen because it's just how the refs are going to change game to game, which is.
I feel like LeBron gets plenty of calls to begin with. I mean,
LeBron is such a complicated player with it because it's a case of what happened in those two games. One game he could get no calls, the next game he could get them all.
Exactly.
He either gets mugged when he goes to the rim, or like he just literally lowers a shoulder, comes out here as a running back right to the rim.
That's to me that's a lot of the reason why he doesn't get calls sometimes is because he's just fucking plowing people out of the way. Like, it's not a foul on them. It's, if anything, it's a foul on him. Like, it's just.
He's looking like fucking Derrick Henry going to the fucking jab.
But I just, the fact that you can complain to the league and it just changes the entire next game is insane. Just insane.
Yeah, it's stupid.
And that's the conference finals, and you changed it that much. The conference finals.
It's
ridiculous.
Game 4 is such a swing game when someone's up 2-1, and that it seemed like it was just handed to them. Because also, I think by the fourth quarter, Jokic and Jamal Murray both had 5 fouls.
Yeah.
Or I'm not sure if it was Jamal Murray, but I know it was Jokic and someone else. I had 5 fouls. Like, how the... I guarantee you could watch both Game 3 and Game 4, and they're not playing any more handsy or anything than they were the game before. It's just the officiating's different.
Yeah.
The officiating to begin with is not good at all.
Yeah.
I feel, in my opinion, but then they'll never get it right.
Mm-hmm.
Never do.
But at least with that series, I definitely think they play again tonight. I think Denver can get at least another game, but I don't see
Denver's
them
up.
back.
Denver's up midway through the first right now, up 5.
Okay. I could see Denver getting another game. I don't see it going to 7, and I don't see the Nuggets winning. Although I think that bro,
I'm pulling for him, but like
I'm pulling for him, especially now, just because of the fact that they could make 3 straight 3-1 comebacks. Like, that would be. It's ridiculous that they have 2 already. But if
It
they made
too
it
in the same
3,
fucking
I
playoff run.
shit.
They
I'll
go
lose
down
my
3-1 to
mind.
Miami if they make next.
I'll lose my mind if they straight up win the next 4 or 3. Yeah, 3. No,
Three.
That would be insane.
that would
I
be
just don't think
crazy.
LeBron would allow it. I think LeBron has that much power in the game that he wouldn't allow something like that.
And plus, he has Anthony Davis with him, so
Oh yeah. As long and we've said this on the
As long as they
podcast
don't play like
before.
straight mud.
Yeah, as long as the shooters make shots, the Lakers will win easy.
Yeah.
They have enough shooters around their star players that, if they're making their shots, it's just fine.
Mhm.
But if we move over to the East, I still think the Heat are gonna win the series.
right.
Oh yeah.
I think they have it in the bag, but they did lose last night.
3-2 now.
Yeah, so the series is 3-2. I don't think it'll go 7. I think they can win this next game.
Yeah, they're winning.
But I saw this on
Yeah.
Twitter. It says this was before Game 5, so this was within the first 4 games. The Heat were outscoring the Celtics by 29 points. So across those 4 games, they were outscoring them by 29 points when Bam Adebayo was on the court. But when he was off the court, they were getting outscored by 29. So obviously, Bam is the X factor in this series.
Yeah, definitely.
Might honestly be the entire playoffs, but especially this series.
As long as he can stay out of foul trouble tomorrow, they'll have it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, Tyler Hero had a huge game in what was that, Game 4?
Yeah, he had 37.
That dude's nuts, bro.
I didn't know that
Crazy.
he wasn't starting.
No, he's off the bench.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
Dude dropped 37 off the bench.
They start Duncan Robinson.
Yeah, it makes sense that he comes off the bench because that's just a huge scoring boost off the bench.
Every time I watch the Heat, that dude Duncan Robinson, he's fucking firing them, bro.
Oh
he
yeah,
he them and he's dropping them.
He was dropping that bitch last night, but they couldn't win it. I thought that was ridiculous that Tyler Hero wasn't starting. I thought he was starting.
Right.
So when I saw that he wasn't starting and the dude had fucking 37 in Game 4, god damn, bro.
It's insane.
Dude's gonads are hanging 3 feet out of his pants, bro.
Gonads.
Yeah, they just need to, make sure Bam is on the court. Out of foul trouble, they're gonna win the series. It doesn't even matter what Tyler Hero does, even though
But if he drops 40 off the
kinda
bench,
helps him.
then they're sitting pretty good.
Yeah, of course.
I think they had 4 people score 20 plus in Game 4.
Yeah,
that's what they're averaging for the series.
The Heat are such a deep team. I've said this before. I remember I was talking to Mark about it. Before going into the series, I even said I think the Heat are a deeper team than the Celtics. The Celtics.
I think we said it 2 weeks ago.
Possibly. I think
because we were going through the roster or whatever.
Yeah, the Celtics have so much more upfront talent than the Heat, but the Heat have such a deep roster that I think when you get into when bench teams are in, even in playoff rotations, when the bench lineups are in, I think the Heat outplay them there easily. Especially if Tyler Hero's coming off the bench.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who's guarding him. I don't give a shit if Marcus Smart's on his ass. Marcus Smart's getting cooked.
Dude's getting cooked now, so.
We're getting closer to the draft, so.
Do you guys think that LaMelo Ball is gonna do anything in the league?
Yeah, he looked really solid when he played in the Australian League.
Do you think he's gonna be like Trae Young?
Probably not right.
Because I know a lot of people had doubts on Trae Young coming in.
He has the potential to do what Trae Young's doing right now, but I mean,
because I feel like Trae Young is the best comparison to him, even though LaMelo Ball is a lot taller than
Trae Young. Lonzo.
Yeah. I think those are two comparable players. At least with how LaMelo used to play. I don't know if he still plays a lot of ISO on offense.
He's very like ball dominant, but he shares the ball like almost every possession. Like he doesn't want to
Okay.
score everything.
I just don't even know what team would really be a good fit for him, anyways.
Do you think he's going one to Minnesota?
Hell no, I don't think he's going one.
I don't
But
even know who they would pick
just
at one.
especially with his name, I think he's going top 5. Hell no, he's not going one.
Yeah,
I know that
definitely.
for a fact.
Minnesota, Golden State, Charlotte, Chicago, Cleveland are top 5 in that order.
People are hoping that he goes to the Knicks. Don't the Knicks have like 8?
The 8, yeah, they have the shittiest lottery luck. They're
Mhm.
one of the worst organizations I've seen ran.
Yeah,
Them and Charlotte.
But they might be the worst.
I don't know,
Them and
because I
Charlotte
feel
are
like
pretty bad.
a lot of teams would probably
That's true.
think that picking him up would like they'd be taking a chance on him.
Not really. If he would have just stayed at Chino Hills, he would have been a top pick regardless.
Yeah, true.
I
Or
don't
went to
know. For me,
college.
it's just hard to tell what he's gonna do, honestly. Because to be honest with you, I just kind of stopped like watching his stuff when he like went out at Chino Hills. I really haven't been keeping up with him a whole lot.
Hmm.
I've seen a couple highlights here and there, so I don't really know what dude's gonna do.
He
I
looked
was
great.
never a huge fan of him in high school, but he's grown a lot more,
He's grown as
like
like a player,
physically, but then also
physically
as a
and as a
player.
player. He
But
doesn't
just
he doesn't
comes
huck up
experience.
50 shots a game
Hmm.
anymore.
Yeah,
He
that's
looks
also
for the
because he
best shot.
can't. But
Yeah. Even like when he played at Spire Academy, he looked really
hmm,
good too.
Mm.
yeah, he's a much different player. But I never liked him before, so that's I guess I still have a different viewpoint on him. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I just don't know. He to me, he's a player like fucking Al Horford to me, where I just don't know what the fuck they can do. Like I'm so
Yeah.
confused at what kind of player they are.
Yeah. Exactly. I kind of get you on that.
Um,
Looking at a mock draft that just got put up 11 hours ago, they're saying Anthony Edwards is going to go 1 and LaMelo is going to go 2.
That would be terrible. I know we keep talking about it, but that would be
no
terrible.
shot. No,
He doesn't fit on that
They have
roster,
no shot. The Warriors take Lamelo Ball. There's
and
no fucking chance.
he
Bro.
wouldn't start.
if they do, then they're just going to deal him.
Yeah,
That's what they did with D'Lo. He didn't last that long. If any.
Well, because you have 3 it just doesn't work, honestly. It
Mhm.
really just does not work. Especially if you're gonna have Curry and Clay healthy, it's just not gonna work.
I'm telling you, bro. They need a big man. That's all they need.
Why? James
Seriously, that's
Wiseman, bro.
all they need.
Yeah,
James Wiseman's a
that's
fucking
I'm
unicorn.
convinced they're taking Wise.
They have to if they're smart,
Yeah.
which obviously
It's
they
either
are. If
gonna
they
be
built that
that
team.
or they're dealing the pick somewhere.
Yeah.
They got. I would think the best pick for Minnesota is probably Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like I said, I don't know who would be a fit for LaMelo Ball. Who's 3 and 4?
Charlotte, Chicago.
God,
So
not Chicago.
I mean Charlotte, but Charlotte's not
Cha-
a big market. But they can't put pieces around anybody.
Yeah, but they gotta deal Terry Rozier, bro.
Yeah.
They gotta dump his contract, bro.
sucks.
They gotta take
Maybe-
LaMelo and just dump Terry Rozier's contract. I don't care what the fuck you get. You can get a 2nd-round pick for that motherfucker. Just
I
dump
feel like
the
every
contract.
every young player that comes out of Boston just gets a fucking massive deal somewhere else and just plays like shit the rest of their career.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gotta get rid of Terry Rozier. That was their biggest mistake, but you know, Kemba was just kind of stuck there, and that was their biggest piece. So, and they were just like, well, let's try to do something, and it didn't work out. So, they gotta get Terry Rozier the fuck out of there. I don't know who the hell would take him though. It's
Yeah,
gotta be
problem.
some desperate ass team. The Knicks are taking him.
With
The
knowing
Knicks,
them, they
the
probably
Knicks would
would.
deal like every single one of their good young players for fucking Terry Rozier.
Yeah, we'll give you RJ Barrett.
Yeah. I would not be.
I could see LaMelo like fitting on the Knicks. I don't think he would drop to that pick, but
They would have to trade up to get Lamelo.
Yeah.
They don't have many trade pieces though.
They're not going to deal RJ more than likely.
Yeah, and who's
Well, you
their
can't.
who's
That's
their really
literally
good defensive big man? What's his name?
I don't know. I know they have Julius Randle.
Oh, they might get rid of Julius Randle.
That's what I'm thinking.
I haven't heard fucking Julius Randle's name in forever.
Well, it didn't help in his rookie year. He snapped his fucking leg.
Oh,
Mitchell
yeah,
Robinson.
Mitch Ryan. Yeah.
That's who I was talking about. Yeah, Frank Ntilikina too.
Yeah, he hasn't done shit.
Dennis Smith Jr. God, this is such a shit roster. Wow, bro. They have Taj Gibson,
Taj Gibson. That's
Wayne
another player,
Ellington.
That dude, I've heard that dude since he was on the Bulls, bro.
I've never understood what Taj Gibson brings to the fucking table, dude.
Bro, this is such
veteran presence. That's about
veteran experience.
This is a clusterfuck of a roster. This roster is all over the place, bro. Holy shit.
Dude, it's their owner. Their owner can't fucking do anything.
Wow.
He won't sell the team. Like, he won't hire people that will flip the team around.
That is insane. That's fucking hilarious. Okay, well, getting off of the NBA, at least for now. Shaffer, you said iOS 14.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty unique update, I would feel.
Yeah, I've been seeing a bunch of. Obviously, everyone's seen like the videos and pictures of people changing their fucking home screens around and everything.
Their widgets. I know Mark did.
Yeah, I said I wasn't going to, and I was just like, I was sitting there, I was like, I'm bored. I'm gonna do something with it.
Do you make it like pictures and stuff? Is that what?
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much. And I have them like color coded, so like my blue apps, like Twitter, PlayStation app that I have, stuff like that.
Yeah,
So.
I see, bro. I don't think it would be you, but I know I saw some video about it too. There's so many people that with their color coded shit, they definitely have downloaded apps just to fill up those spaces. Like
I have not. No, I just like whatever like colors I have. So I had like a pretty good amount of blues and reds. I was just like, we'll just make those colors and just kind of throw some apps in there. The ones I use the most and stuff. So I'm not a guy that's gonna be like, oh, I'm missing one spot on my green. I have OCD. I need to fill it in right now. I need to download a green app.
They fucking download some random ass green app like
that they're never gonna use.
I know for a fact people have done that. Some motherfucker had like had the the Apple News app in one of his sections. So I was like, I know for a fact he's not opening that app. Like,
oh god, I've seen dudes that like will take like they'll use like a different app and they'll have like say Twitter, and if they don't have enough blue spots, they'll go to a red one and they'll like change the blue to a red picture and have the same like Twitter logo and do it on there. I was like, I'm not doing that. I was like, that just looks weird.
Yeah.
So I'm used to Twitter being blue.
The app like logo's red and then you open it, it's gonna be fucking blue. Like
yeah,
what?
yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
With the people that have changed the actual app pictures, I know there's a workaround for it, but when you open it up, it opens up like the Widgetsmith app before, like, or the shortcut or whatever that it uses beforehand.
Exactly.
And I know there's a workaround for it, but with all that happening, bro, these people's phones have to be slower than a dial-up computer. Like, it's actually ridiculous. I know their phone is on fire every time they use it.
That would get on my nerves. That's why I just like I can't do it. There's no way.
I got bored the one day, so I was just playing like one of those like tapping games where you just tap the screen a lot. Bro, my fucking hands were on fire after like, I was like, oh my god. Felt like I touched a fucking hot oven or something, dude.
Yeah.
Somebody's mixtapes in there.
Oh my god. Okay.
I haven't done like changing the pictures and everything. I don't even want that. Like I don't
I'm
need to
too
put
lazy to
pictures and
do
shit.
it.
Mhm.
Plus I don't have like I don't want to make like a neutral background. So like everything fits.
Yeah.
Like I did put widgets on my screens. Like I literally
battery
have
on
two
clutch.
I have 2 pages of apps. And on the first page I have a calendar, like a bigger calendar just so I can see the date, my batteries,
The battery just clutch.
and then I have clocks, but I have like 4 different clocks so I can see
Mhm.
our time, I can see Thomas's time, I can see Jared's time, and then I can see like I think I have it set on West Coast. And then on the other page, I just have a huge ass fucking weather one, so I could see I could see the weather for the next 6 hours and the weather for the rest of the week. That's all I have.
That's
I
pretty
actually
cool.
Yeah.
I use the widgets like actually using the widgets, not using them to
Mhm.
like fill up giant pictures on my screen.
Yeah.
Another thing they did is like when you FaceTime somebody or whatever, their like picture just stays on the screen if you like go out on the home screen or do whatever.
Oh, it doesn't pause anymore?
Nah.
Damn.
There's
That's
there's
kinda
an
fire.
option to pause it, like you just drag it to the
Okay.
side. But yeah, they can stay on the screen.
Damn.
That's
Did you
fire.
guys also see the eye contact thing?
No.
It's like a
I don't think so.
setting on your camera in FaceTime where even if you're not looking directly into the camera, it'll like automatically make a like it'll put a filter on your face that'll keep your eyes staring at the camera. So you
That's
guys
fucking
always have eye
weird, bro.
contact even if you're not looking
So
at
what,
cuz most
I'm
people
gonna be
just
like
look at their
this?
screen cuz they're looking at the other person.
Like I can be like looking at something, like talking to someone, and I'm just gonna be like this.
Yeah, like it'll keep you it'll keep your eyes on the camera.
That's something
That's
stupid,
It,
bro.
you can
it's kinda
turn it
weird.
off, but the shit looks creepy, bro. Like it
That's
makes
not
your eyes look dead.
screw that, bro. Screw that.
It's actually
You're,
hilarious.
you're like one of those paintings in like I don't know, like haunted houses or like horror
Oh,
films
yeah,
where they're just
bro.
Yeah,
like
that
keep
follow you.
following you.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Oh, jeez. That's so stupid. I didn't even know about that.
Um,
You can pin conversations. Um,
yeah, I feel like a lot of the things that they added, I don't know how much use I'll get out of them. Cause I know we have like multiple group chats in like text and stuff.
right.
So there's not like just one that I could pin if I wanted it.
Mhm.
But
We have
I
so
don't
many
even know if I
chats
would.
all over the place that like I just lost track of them at this point.
Mm. Bro, I also don't know how like a lot of the people that show off their fucking widget smith fucking screens. Bro, how do you have that many apps? How the fuck do these people I don't my phone would not have the space to fit that many apps on my fucking phone.
Yeah. I don't know.
Uh,
I don't have
Plus,
that. Like, I
I
don't have
wouldn't
like a.
fucking use that many apps. I really
Yeah, I
don't
don't
use
really
that
have
many
much.
apps.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I gotta start deleting apps. I've if I get bored one day, I'll just somehow wander around the app store and download a tap game and play it for like 2 hours, and then I just leave it
the
there.
the goated
Jesus.
tap game.
Tap
Bro,
games.
they
What
take
what's
up a
the
fucking time, bro.
what's the classic one, like the cookie one or whatever? You know what I'm talking
I
about?
no,
Cookie clicker.
Yeah, that's what it is. The cookie clicker, bro. That's like the classic.
Mm-hmm.
but bro. I be having them fucking construction games or whatever where they
I
just
know.
build
I see the
buildings.
ads for it, bro. I know exactly what you're talking
Bro,
about.
they be building shit like the fucking Amish. Bro. I swear to
Bro,
God.
can we talk about these ads for games, for mobile games? And like, bro, I don't even play mobile games like that, but I will see an ad and I'll be like, bro, I want to download that.
I do the same thing, bro. I'll
I'm
download it.
like, bro, I'd be nasty at this game.
Dude, no, the ones where it's like Sudoku or some like puzzle game or whatever,
Yeah.
and they
God,
purposely
yes.
do the wrong shit. You're like, dude, I can figure that out, bro. Like, come on now.
Like, bro, I could do that. That's easy.
It's like, dude, they get literally right to the end, and all they have to do is do like one little thing, but instead they do like something completely different. That's like, why would you even do that? Like, and it's just level failed. They're like,
Dude,
bro, what?
I be doing that. I'll download the app and won't play it for another 2 weeks, and then I somehow stumble upon it. I'm like, why did I download this?
I remember I saw some ad earlier that was like that. It was like one of those puzzle games. It was like figuring out some word or some problem, and it was on TikTok. And I'm just scrolling and I see that and I'm like, oh, it's this. And then it never showed the answer. I thought it was like a regular TikTok, but it was a fucking ad. And I was like, oh my god. So I just skip past
You
it.
ever see the ad where it's like a split screen and it's like noob, like level 0 pro?
Yes,
My dad versus my
99.
mom. It's always the dad versus mom, I swear, bro.
Dude, no,
And the
it's
dad's
the
always
fucking,
like going like, and then the
and
mom's
the
like
mom,
just all over the place.
dude, no, the new pro ones, bro. It's like with the building games, it's like one person like slowly building or whatever. The pros literally like the fucking Amish, like building shit up in 2 seconds.
Or please tell me you've seen the one where it's like level 1 like mob boss versus like
Oh,
level
yeah.
50 mob boss. Like,
The
it's
level,
like what? Bro?
doesn't the level 50 get like murked or whatever, and then the level 1 becomes the level 50?
Yes, bro. That's exactly what it is. It's like, dude, what the heck?
Please tell me you guys have seen the one where it's like two bikes racing against each other and you have to change the shape of the wheels depending on like what you're going over. So like if you're on water, instead of it being a wheel, you make it like a straight line, and it'll switch to a straight line and it'll be like a paddle, and then it'll go to a different terrain and then you make it like a circle or you make it like a triangle.
I've never seen that.
Bro,
I've never
I
seen
see
that.
that shit all the time, and I've never downloaded it, but I'm like, bro, I know I'd be nasty at this shit.
One day you're just gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna download it.
Yeah.
Dude,
God,
I always see this
mobile game
fucking.
ads.
I always see this ad, and it's just like, all right, you get to customize this house or whatever, but it's just basically a puzzle game.
Yeah.
Oh yes, dude. That's it, dude. I
like, why
got
the fuck you
swerved on
advertise-
that. Dude, I got swerved on that one time. I clicked on. I was like, bro. I was like, this ain't the game that I watched. What is this?
Yeah, and the thing is, like, in the ad, the game looks like such like a game how it should be. You're like,
Yeah.
damn, a game like that would be sweet. So then you download it, and then it's not like that at all.
It's a fucking random puzzle game.
Yeah.
It's a completely different game.
You're like,
That's
what the hell is
fucking
this?
hilarious. Oh my god.
It's always the puzzle games too that do that. I
Yeah,
swear, it's
yeah.
always the puzzle
Because
games.
no one else is gonna download it otherwise. like make a game that I want to actually play, and they'll download.
That's freaking ridiculous.
Dude, mobile game ads. I swear, dude.
I know that for a fact I downloaded a few, but I never
Oh yeah, no doubt.
can consistently play any sort of mobile game. I don't know.
You only play it for like a couple days, if that at most, and you're just like,
Mhm.
all right, yeah, I'm done.
I can't anymore. I used to be a fucking freak at it.
This dude
What
be,
at
like,
the, at
at
the
it every
2K
day.
app?
Oh, dude, I was a freak every year.
It's too repetitive.
Dude, I got bored. I was like, all right, I'll download the new one. They fucking don't use the game anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just
nice.
it's just a face scanning app, so the app's literally useless because they fucking 2K can't make the fucking
Their face
the face
scans, right?
scan. Yeah, they look like dog shit.
Yeah. You remember in fucking high school when you would be on Madden Mobile?
Oh, dude.
Dude, Madden Mobile might be one of the greatest games
me
ever
and
made.
Shaffer were office aides during study hall, and this dude would be playing Madden Mobile, and I just look over and be like, yo, buy a pack real quick. This dude would be wasting his fucking coins.
Dude, I had like
Buy
literally
a
like
pack.
200. I would literally play like solos every day. I would have like 250K worth of like coins.
Yo, buy a
Buy
pack.
I'll buy a pack, get literally nothing out of it.
You get like
Buy
a
another
silver
one, buy
player.
another one. Just like buy another one. I'll buy another one and get dog shit.
This dude would get
time.
nothing out of these packs. I just
Just get a
like,
bunch of-
yo, just keep buying them.
You gotta get something eventually, right?
Yeah. The
Dude,
pack gods.
Madden Mobile might be like one of the greatest games ever made. Like I remember because I know Shaffer, you in this class too. I don't know if you were Logan, but in Greta Myers,
Oh, dude.
had this dude. I was sitting in there and we would like be reading our books, but the one I would usually just try to play Madden Mobile, bro. Like I mean, having my phone under my desk just playing solos.
No, it'd be like, all right, you can read a book like in this class, or you can like read like an article like online or whatever, bro. I'd be playing Madden Mobile
just
the
straight
entire
cap.
time, bro.
You're not reading anything. I'm reading the playbook that I got in Madden. That's what I'm reading.
Oh,
I never really went on my phone during school until like senior year, because those were the years where I literally had nothing to fucking do in my classes. I remember in one of our classes, me and Jimmy, we both downloaded Bloons Tower Defense, one of the best fucking games ever, and we would play co-op on there. We'd be sitting next to each other in class, and we'd be like, "Yo, put your shit right here. Like, buy and put it right here." We just like in the middle of class, we're just fucking sitting there strategizing on how to play this shit.
Dude, I used to be
so
like the biggest like tap game craze like senior year, dude. Like I would just play a new one like every day. I would like basically beat the game like nothing
in a day.
Yeah, like a full like school day. I would just beat the game. I'm like, all right, I got it down.
Bro, when me and Jimmy would do that shit, sometimes we would make it so far, and we'd be like, "Bro, we gotta keep going," and like the class would end. But we both had another period after, and I would stay in that room, and Jimmy would have to go to a different class. But we would just keep playing from across the school, and we just go until we fucking die.
Dude, wait, what was the one game we played when we were office aides? It was like a civilization game.
Yeah, it was like Clash of Clans, but it was a different.
Wasn't it like Age of Civilizations or something like that?
Age of Empires. That's what it was.
Age of Empires.
Age of Empires
I
was a
played
shit,
that
bro.
game before.
We might have to start it up again, all three of us.
Yes.
Fuck Clash of Clans. We gotta get a different one.
Make it a series, bro. Age of Empires, episode 1.
Dude, you'd have 3 fucking point of views, bro.
Yeah.
Like it would like cycle through. That'd be crazy.
Oh, dude, that'd be so funny.
Dude, we had like all the Christmas stuff because we were office aides at like Christmas time or whatever. Were we?
Oh yeah,
like
true.
We had like all the holiday stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We were going crazy.
Well, the thing is, you can get like mobile games on your computer.
Right.
So basically, what we would all have to do is just you just download that, and then we all download the game and just record it on our computers.
Yeah.
That'd be fire.
That's Bloons Tower Defense right there. That's how we.
Oh my god, that would be sweet.
We'd go crazy.
That would be sweet.
You know the fucking strats. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Why are mobile games just so good? Some of them are just so fire, and then other ones are just like so unbelievably terrible.
Well, it's just in the past few years, it's just been downhill and downhill.
Yeah, that's true.
There's games like I would like senior year. I would play like solitaire, and I would just go for like the fastest time, bro. Like I would get
Solitaire's goated.
That's what I'm saying.
Solitaire is always a go-to.
Like solitaire, fucking Sudoku. Like I would play shit like that. That would just take up large amounts of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think most games now they all carry the same sort of model in terms of like how you progress and stuff like that. Yeah.
Microtransactions.
Dude, low-key mobile games, I don't know why, but they can get expensive, bro.
Yeah, so they all hold that same sort of model, so you get on a game and it all kind of feels the same. Even if you might be doing something different, the progression and how you get to those points is always all the same. So
We
I don't
were
understand
very,
why. I don't understand why I have to drop $500 plus on a mobile game
yeah,
that was free on the App
just to
Store. Like,
compete.
bro, it's
I
like,
remember,
bro,
I,
what?
I remember in quarantine we were playing that one Star Wars game. I forget what it's called now, but you probably
Galaxy of
bring it
Heroes.
up.
Galaxy
Oh
of
yeah.
Heroes.
And Mark was like watching YouTube videos or whatever, and like to get to like the highest rank. He goes, "Oh yeah, if you just spend $200, you'll be in good shape." Like
Yeah.
with everything.
Well, they had that bundle that was like $100. Like, you
Yeah,
get
there's
max
a
level, you
bundle
get all
for
these characters, you
$100
get all
that
this stuff. It's
it
like, bro,
basically makes you skip
huh?
the entire game. It gives you some of the best characters in the game all the way to
It's
max
so
level
stupid.
and puts you at max level, so you have everything unlocked. Like, it's fucking
That's
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
It
I
is
did
unbelievable.
recently. I
Oh
still
yeah,
play it because I literally just go on and do like daily shit and then get off. Like, it takes me like fucking 10 minutes max. I I recently just got to level 85, so I'm maxed out on level finally. But I started
goaded,
playing it
goaded,
like
goaded.
fucking 2 years ago.
And he finally completed his one goal.
I took like a huge year and a half break, but
It would have probably took you a year and a
He got
half
back
to
on
get
the
there.
grind.
yeah, it takes so fucking long to get it, bro. It's honestly insane. And that was the past few months. It's been me getting on every single day, getting as much XP as I possibly can, and it still took me that long. Like, shit was ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Recently, I while I was at work, I would play fucking Golf Clash, dude. And if I would
Bro,
lose, I would like.
I remember I downloaded that when it first came out. I fucking hated that shit after a few games because then I started getting in lobbies with fucking sweatheads.
Dude,
I was like, bro, I'm getting shit on.
Sweatheads.
you play burgers like your first 20, 30 games, and then they just put you against the biggest sweatheads of all time. They're fucking playing with like paid balls and everything. Like you gotta pay
Yeah.
$10 to get the ball. It's like, what is this shit?
Those games give you like false hope because you feel like you're fucking nasty at the game, and then it matches you up against someone that's just fucking 10 times better.
Dude, they like
Scopus
you
matchmaking.
go look at their profile, bro. They have like fucking 6,000 games played, and you're like,
Bro, I got
what?
like 40.
I like I thought I was nasty. I had like 550 games played. Like, oh, you're a fucking sweathead, and I'm playing dudes who have 12,000 games played. Like, dude, you've been playing the game since launch.
Yeah,
Give it a break.
that's hilarious.
Oh my god, 12,000 games.
Dude had like fucking 12 million coins earned. I'm like at fucking 1.2
Oh, there,
million.
bro, there's a video. Skill-based matchmaking in Golf Clash? Question mark? Question mark?
Dude, I get so pissed at the game. Like if I would like shank a drive or whatever, I would just like quit the app. I would lose 100K like every game. I was in the tour whenever
Is you
again.
rage quitting?
It was 100K buy-in, but you get 200K or whatever if you win. And I'm just fucking getting shit on. I shake a drive. I'm like, all right, close app.
That's hilarious.
It'd be like off rip 12.5 mile an hour winds. This thing's pulling a fucking half mile if you don't hit it perfect.
Jesus Christ.
I love the rage quit on the mobile game.
I'd get pissed.
Mobile games are fucking stupid.
I'd be getting like I get more pissed at a mobile game than I do on like my PlayStation.
Oh yeah, because mobile games you think they would be easier. So when you fucking lose, you're like, bro, I really just lost at a fucking
How did I
mobile game.
lose?
I'd be getting so heated.
Oh shit, what was I just gonna say? Oh, I wanted to talk about this because I've been seeing a lot about it on like TikTok and stuff. People are saying that Fall Guys is dead. It just died quicker
Cap.
than any game they've ever seen.
I don't know. I see so many people screaming on Twitch.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely
Fall
not
Guys
where
is
it
definitely not
was
dead.
a
That's cap.
couple weeks ago,
Right.
but it's still
yeah.
like as soon as this next season comes out, I know for a
There's so many
fact,
people hopping
just
on.
because of how big the game got right at the start, when this next season comes out, they're definitely releasing more game modes and more maps. People are going to be all over it.
Right.
Oh yeah. I know.
And
I'll
they've
be
been
on it,
working
bro.
on that even more, so they could probably drop stuff more consistently. after this next season. But
well, because they didn't know what was gonna happen with this game when they dropped it.
They also just real quick, they kind of need to just shorten the seasons a little bit. For a game like that, I don't think the seasons need to be that long.
Right.
So
I think Mark's frozen.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think I'm frozen.
But
the Discord just froze for like a second, and I was like, all right.
I was gonna say, speaking of like viral games like Among Us, I went and bought it off Steam because I wanted to play it off computer, even though like the app's free or whatever. I just wanted to play on a computer, and it's only a Windows game. You can't download it on a Mac. And
Are you serious?
So I spent $5 and I don't know how to refund because I'm too stupid when it comes to Steam. So unless they release it on Mac, there's zero hope for me to get the $5 back.
Well, also if you ever end up having a Windows computer, all you have to do is log in on your Steam account and download it.
I'll probably switch to one soon when this computer goes to hell.
Mm-hmm. Which, if it's a Mac, it'll be pretty soon.
Right. It's over a year old.
The Macs are ridiculous, bro. To be honest.
Yeah.
Dude,
the only reason I say they're ridiculous, even someone in your position where you use it almost exclusively for school.
Right.
Even if it's just for that, like
the most little I use it for is music and like watching YouTube off of it. That's about it.
They just, I know if Thomas was on here, he could talk about it a little bit more extensively than me because I'm fucking stupid. But they have like really good processors in them, but
no, like
they're fucking thin as shit. So the processor can't work at its max capability. So it just works like a shittier processor, but it has the price of the better one. That's why they're so expensive. It's also because it's fucking Apple, but it has that processing power, but it can't use it because it's way too fucking thin. The goddamn computer can't breathe. Not that I can really say much to that because my computer melts when I use it. But
we would play Terraria and my fingers would be burning.
Yeah,
like using the shit, bro.
Like it has the power, but it can't max out. It cannot use all of that.
Right.
So even if you had a fucking a regular fucking laptop,
a Dell computer, we'll just say
that didn't have as good of a processor as a Mac, it would still be able to run like one just because it would just have the same amount of power because you could actually fucking use it. But people just see a fucking Mac and they're like, well, I don't want to. People don't want to look stupid. I think people are afraid, especially in like college and stuff, are afraid to get judged because they're gonna pull out a laptop in class and it's not gonna be a Mac. Yeah. So people are gonna be like, "Oh, you don't have a Mac? Nah, that's just fucking dumb."
dude, I swear to God, I hate this fucking thing. Like every time I submit a paper, I have to switch it to like 3 different types of fucking files because it doesn't. It uses Apple Pages, and none of my professors know how to use Apple Pages. They're like, can you send it in a Word document? Like, I don't have Microsoft Office. Like, I don't know how.
Well, it's because like if you were to send it to them like that, they can't open it on a Windows computer either. So it's all fucked, bro.
It's like the file's corrupted. Yeah. Can you resend it through a Word document? Like, no, I don't have Microsoft Office. I'm not spending $60 to finish your paper.
I will say I don't know how a lot of like a lot of college students use Macs like that. So there's some, you would think they would use some sort of like neutral program that both could
like
work
they have like a Dropbox or whatever, but you can put the Apple Pages stuff in there. So they don't make you switch it because I have to switch everything to like PDFs and if that doesn't work, I have to dump literally the entire document onto like Google Docs or something and then print it off. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, that's
Because I get emails all the time about it. Like, can you resend in the paper? It's like, motherfucker. I just
yeah. Windows is a lot better in terms of computers.
superior.
Oh yeah.
The only convenient thing is that what's it called? I can see my text messages through.
Yeah, that's another big thing why people use them. But I don't know, just fucking pull out your phone. That's how I've always thought of it.
I always keep my phone on silent usually, so I just never have my like ringer on. So it just them
Yeah.
popping off the screen. It's a little more convenient.
Do you have vibration on?
Yeah, but I'm fucking too big to fucking feel it.
Okay. I was gonna say I remember like when I had an older iPhone, I never felt it, but this one, the fucking bro, that vibration could shake my entire body. So
I never know if it's my body just acting up or if it's actually a message.
My body acting up.
I don't know if it's my like just having a fucking. I'm sore as shit all the time.
I've always hated just the look of Mac OS. I fucking hate how it looks.
Oh, like the interface.
Yeah,
It's awful.
it looks like shit to me. I remember one of my professors was using it, and they had it connected to like the projector.
Right.
Bro, that shit was slower than dog meat, bro. I've never seen a computer run slower than that. My fucking 2011 Toshiba laptop could run faster than that shit, bro. I couldn't fucking believe it.
Dude, the Toshibas
My
were
man-
fire, bro.
Bro, my man has fucking viruses on his computer or something. It's running that slow, bro. Come on now.
It wasn't running that slow, but bro, that shit was running like shit.
Dude,
I
Bro,
couldn't believe it.
the only time my Mac runs slow is when I go to class because the internet is so shitty on the other
Oh
side.
yeah, true. That makes sense.
My internet is so shit on the other side of campus that like when I go back to my dorm, I'm perfectly fine with like my internet. As soon as I pull up anything, and it's like, all right, it's gonna take about 35 minutes to load. By the time I get it loaded, ready to go, it fucking they're like, all right, you can leave.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's stupid.
All right.
Yeah, dude, I'm so like. There's another thing like when I go to full screen, it takes the top bar away and it just goes up and like you can't see it and it literally fucks up everything. Because when I want to go like refresh the page, I have to like put my use my mouse or whatever to get it up to the top and have to wait for it to drop back down.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so like touchy, so if you go too far down too quick, it goes right back up.
Gotta love a good old Mac, bro.
Yeah, I don't like it at all.
Okay, well, I guess we're far enough in this pod where we can get to the best segment of it.
The
Heck
question,
yeah. Let's get it.
the hypothetical.
We've been doing this for how many weeks now? Probably like 7.
7.
I don't even know.
Wow, that was crazy.
7. 7.
Chuck Klosterman, shout out to the GOAT. Hypotheticals.
Shout out to Chuck.
We got 50 of them. We're through 7 or something. Let me actually count them here. Yeah, we are through 7. 7 exactly.
There we go.
So we're going on to 8. It's just very random questions, very ridiculous questions, and we sit here and we talk about it and answer it. This one is called The Honesty Room. Someone builds a paranormal honesty room. Within the walls of this room, it is impossible for anyone to tell lies or to avoid answering whatever questions they are asked. This same inventor also creates a memory loss drug that is released into the air inside the honesty room as an airborne mist. What this means is that people who enter the honesty room will not remember what they said, what questions they were asked, or even what they were ever there for. Or that they were ever there. The only antidote to the memory loss drug is a pill, and you have the pill. So, in essence, you have access to a room where every guest who enters will tell you the absolute truth about anything, and then immediately forget that they were asked and what they said, but you will retain everything you learn. Oh, God. You are inside the honesty room with your parents. What do you ask them? I don't even know.
Like what?
What was the point of it being paranormal?
That's just it's not it's not like paranormal like you would think. It's not like
Yeah.
haunted.
Like a ghost.
That's
Yeah.
just the word they used. Let me get you an actual definition here.
Yeah, I have it pulled up. It says denoting events of or phenomena such as telekinesis or clairvoyance that are beyond the scope of normal scientific understanding.
Yeah. So it's just not scientific.
Yeah.
Right.
Because something like that wouldn't be fucking possible.
That's cat.
But bro, I don't know.
Was I a
Yeah,
mistake?
I feel like
Okay.
it would be different if I was older.
Right.
Like
Maybe.
if I was later in my life, maybe I'd have questions. But I don't. There's nothing that like I'm curious about that I would need to know from my parents.
Yeah. I don't know. This one's tough.
I would just say like,
'Cause
was
I
I a
actually have.
mistake?
Alright.
Which in a lot of cases, it would probably be
Yeah.
no. But
Right.
especially with you, since you're an only child, I feel like they were just like, yeah,
Big bug.
let's just get one and dip.
Yeah.
One in depth.
And then also a lot of parents like know how many kids they want before
Yeah.
they even have any. So
hmm
yeah, I can't even think of anything that I would ask
Dude,
them.
I got nothing, man.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
This is just the most difficult one because I just don't know what to say. Like I don't know what I would
Like
ask.
I said, there's nothing that I specifically want to know.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess I could just ask him a bunch of random shit, but like that's not.
That was That doesn't
I
hold
feel like
much
this is
value, I
more
guess.
you want like one specific thing that you really would want to ask him. I
So
don't,
basically, Chuck's saying you're gonna have a big brain here and just remember everything, even though that they're your parents are given some like Alzheimer type drug.
yeah, they won't even know that they were there. They
Right.
won't remember that they were there. They won't remember anything they told you. They won't remember that they even talked to you. They won't remember what you asked them.
That's
Nothing.
ridiculous.
But you can
I don't
ask
get.
them anything and you would remember it.
I
I
don't know.
guess
I'd
I feel like the
probably
question
just
would be a
ask
little bit
nothing.
more. I think it would be a little bit more interesting in like if the question was who would you bring in there.
Yeah, that would be a lot better.
That's what I was
Like,
expecting as I was reading it,
so
and
was
then when I
I.
got to
Yeah.
the end, I was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh, there goes this one. That's
I
chalk.
would figure like it'd be like you'd ask like someone else something, but your parents are in there. You know what I mean? That's how I thought it was gonna get worded when you were
Oh,
reading it
okay.
out.
Yeah, I think it would be a little bit more interesting if it was who would you ask, because then at that point you'd be like, oh, like
Well, who
fucking
do I ask? Yeah.
the president or some shit like that, or some fucking government elites,
Press.
shit like that, for sure. Someone that
Yeah.
works at Area 51,
Is there really aliens?
Yo.
stuff like that. That's I feel like that
No.
would be a more
That
interesting
would have been a
question.
lot better. That would have been a lot better.
I just think I feel like that question is more
We're stumped here.
for people that are older that have
Probably. Yeah.
more questions for their parents, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have anything. I
Cause
don't have anything that I need to know.
I ain't got nothing, bro.
So I guess That's what we're called here, because we're just stuck. So
We're
Seriously.
nothing else to really say about it.
we're thumped here.
So I guess to end it off, we'll do what I usually do here. Just fucking plug everything. On the screen, we've got everyone's socials on the screen. Mine's right here. Shaffer, where's yours?
Is it right here?
Yep, it's right there. Mark,
Let's
where's
go,
yours?
baby.
Right here.
Yep, there it is.
There it is.
All
Let's
right
go.
here. That's
There it is.
Our
Let's
socials are on
go.
the screen. They're also in the description, along with everyone else in Courageous Shooters. All Courageous Shooters socials are linked below. At Courageous Shooters on Instagram, at Courageous Shoot on Twitter, because they don't give us enough characters. At Courageous Shooters on TikTok. It's still alive. TikTok is still alive. It is
Yes.
not going anywhere, at least for
Going strong.
the next month or so. I don't know if
Going
it'll
for
ever
more
be
than a
gone.
one
Who
hit
knows?
wonder.
They said they were.
Yep.
They said they were doing something. They were doing a deal with some big American.
I think
Yep,
it was
like
Walmart.
this.
But who knows?
But
They might
who-
just
we don't
keep
know
trying to
anything yet,
block
so.
it, but it's still alive.
Yeah.
That's all we know.
But it'll, the information will come out eventually. So and
Pretty sure it's
we'll be there to
Walmart.
talk about it.
You're obviously watching this on YouTube. New Throwback Thursday this week, and obviously the one from last week. Every single week, Throwback Thursday comes out. CreativeShoes.com, everything's on there. Apparel's on there. That's all I gotta say.
What's the game?
What?
What's the game Thursday?
What's the
Sneak peek,
game?
Yeah, sneak peek.
This week?
Yeah. Exclusive for the people that are making this far in the podcast.
If you are 56 minutes and 40 seconds into the podcast, you will know that this week Star Wars Battlefront 2 is the game for Throwback Thursday.
There
So
it is.
that's the exclusive sneak peek.
Goated.
Other than that, I don't have anything else to say. You guys have anything else to end it off with?
I ain't got nothing.
Probably not. So I'm just
Nope.
gonna fucking end it.
Jeez.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Courageous Shooters podcast.